folks, what's going on? Coach Gav here from Kildare Strength and Fitness live with episode 5 of Coach Gav Live. So today I'm going to talk to you about having the best and doing the best, okay? And it's an extension, or it's a modification on the phrase or the thought that, you know, you don't have to have the best of everything to do the best of everything. No, shit. Yeah, you don't have to have the best of everything to get the best of everything. And again, while it's great having a facility here, my original startup was I was a traveling boot camp. So I started off with just having I'd say about a dozen kettlebells between 8 and 24 kilos. I had, I'd say maybe a dozen, 10 pairs of dumbbells from like 2.5 kilos up to 12.5 kilos. I had some resistance bands and some mats in as well. All real basic kind of equipment. And because sometimes we can feel that we need all these different things before we stand a chance of really getting the results we want. And again, it was 5 years back. I remember that we did a boot camp out in Bray. So I'd go up and I went up and did my hockey training Tuesday night and then ran boot camp on the seafront on Wednesday morning. And it was just a case of I threw all the weights in the back of the Jeep, took them out of the beach, did our stuff, threw them in the Jeep, and then went back then as well. And as time went on, and yeah, it was great because at the time I was working in Jackie Skelly's in Newbridgeshire. And that was great because we had treadmills and we had bikes and we had rowers and we had like all these dumbbells up to like 40 kilos and we had all these machines and different things. So much resources then as well. But ironically, I was able to get better results quicker with just the dumbbells, the kettlebells, because it forced me to be creative. It forced me to really milk all the possible results and benefits I could out of those few things. And then when I was able to do more, I could get more stuff in. So like with the gym here, as the gym grows, we can keep reinvesting then as well in terms of better facilities, better upgrades. And you'd have seen the pictures then as well of breaking down more and more of the walls here and creating more space as we need it. So here's my handy chart I prepared earlier. So this is where we started off, okay? Just with kettlebells, dumbbells, and resistance bands. So real basic stuff in it as well. But like I said, everything set had a structure, everything had a plan, and we were consistent. We were like, okay, well, what can we do if we only had this? And we said, right, bang, 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 did all these things. Okay, well, what if we only had this and this? Okay, well, we could do all these things, all these different things as well. Because you know, let's say from a nutrition point of view, you don't need, okay, well, I need all this and this and this and this and this. I need all these different things before I can make a start, before I can really kind of get going, okay? Or, oh, it's not worth my while to do it unless I have all these things then as well. That's a pretty shit mindset. And I've done that myself a while, so hence why I'm able to say it is a shit mindset to have. And as time goes on, like, you know, I did the same with the business here from a marketing point of view, all these different things. Oh, I can't do this because blah, 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 blah. I can't do this because blah, 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 whatever. It's a case of always making the best with what you have. You may not always have the best in life. Actually, realistically, a high percentage of us won't have the best of everything. We won't have the best of anything, really. That doesn't mean you can't make the best of what you have. And I believe firmly, because I live it and I see it day in and day out, when you make the best of what you have, you then go and get the best you deserve. No shit. The best you can out of something. Sure, you may not have, you know, all the time in the world, or, oh, Jesus, if I had all this time, I would travel and I would do this and I would do that. I don't want to hear about what you would do. I want to hear about what you will do. Because I'm as guilty of that. I was a would-be. Oh, well, I would do this and I would do that and I would do this. Don't care what you would do. What will you do? What are you doing? Because realistically, the goal is here. Where the gym here, we'll have some rowers, we'll have assault bikes or airdyne bikes, we'll have loads of kettlebells, loads of dumbbells, because everyone's getting pretty fucking strong, which is great, because we're now in a position where we have to get them. Trap bars for deadlifts, more bars, more collars, more benches, some incline benches, a bigger sprint track, I'm sure everyone's delighted at, more battle ropes, a better office area, all these different things that we will get up to. But while we're on the way to getting here, we can only do so by making the most of what we have right now. And it's like this ladder here. You're going to go step by step by step by step the whole way up. There's no point being here. If this is all you got right now and you're only able to get to that next step, stop fucking standing there going, oh Jesus, well I want to get up to here. Yeah, we all want to get up here. That's fine. That's not an issue. Just realize that you need to get here first before any of the other stuff can happen. Don't stand there and kind of go, oh crap, you know, I only have this much. Fine, you may only have that much, go and do it. You may only have that much time, make the most of it. You may only have, I only have one set of dumbbells, make the fucking most of it. You know, oh, you know, I only have, there's a Gaelic pitch across the road. Fine, go make the most of it. Oh, you know, budget-wise things are tight. Fine, go buy frozen veg, buy it in Lidl or Dunnes or wherever, buy it on the cheap, watch your portions, you know, buy stuff that's on offer as well. Be smart what you're doing. Oh, kind of, oh, I don't have access to this, I don't have access to that. Well, what do you have access to? What can you do better? Because I guarantee you, hand on my heart, and I'm going to lose that, we're going to go for a walkabout here, okay? So, this gym here, all that paint you see behind you, done by me. Didn't hire anyone in. Did by me, with my 2 hands, okay? All these frames you see along there, bolted into the wall by me and my cousin, okay? All the wood you see cut along here, my brother-in-law hooked me up with that then as well. So between the 3 of us, we pretty much set this whole fucking place up. All this grass, all the way along here, measured, laid, glued down by me. Saturday and Sunday back during the summer of last year, measured down. All these really cool looking, all these hash marks along here, all the meter marks, this guy, okay? Change rooms over here, painted, cut, recut, taken down, put up, me here. I could easily sit down and be like, oh, well, I want to get this done, I want to get that done, okay? This right here, on the wall, stenciled on, painted in, yeah, you guessed it, me. Now, that's not to impress you. That's to impress upon you that you don't need the best of everything to go and get it done. Even this mess of an office at the moment, okay? Done by me. It would be so easy for me to sit down and go, well, I'm going to need somebody to come in and paint it, and I should get someone who's good at graffiti to paint the stuff on the wall, and, you know, well, I'll get the guys in Naas to glue down the grass, that'll be fine. Didn't have the money for any of that. We literally have been operating on like the smallest shoestring around to get where we've gotten to. And if you go back through Facebook and back through Instagram over the last year, you'll see what we've done. We came in, did the best we could, like the ladder. When we moved in, did the best we could, moved up, moved up, moved up. Am I where I thought I'd be nearly 3 years into owning my own gym? Hell fucking no. Not even close. Do we have as many members as I was hoping we would? No. Do we have all the equipment I'd hoped we'd have? No. Does it look and run how I want it to look and run? Or how I planned it would run? No. But the reality is this. Everyone we have here is everyone we need here for right now. And when we bring in more people, we bring in more people. Because the people we have here are helping build a culture, helping build a community, helping build what we get known for. The equipment we have here, it does exactly what we needed to do right here, right now. And when we needed to do more things, we'll get more equipment as we needed then as well. Everyone's getting stronger. The kettlebells aren't heavy enough, or we don't have enough heavy kettlebells for them. Gotta buy in more. That's a good complaint. Same with the dumbbells. People are getting stronger. People are getting faster. We get more people here. We're gonna need more sprint track. We're gonna need more of the sprint track, more astrograss. There's always gonna be like this, like it's a constant evolution then as well. So of course, I understand. You could go and sit down and be like, well, I'm not going to start yet because I don't have this and I don't have that and I don't have the other and well, I don't have that yet either. So, and I want to wait. That's perfectly fine. If you want to sit there and wait and let everything else pass you by, that's fucking A1. That's perfectly fine. Just do not whinge and moan when you aren't getting the results you want out of life because you're sitting on the sideline waiting for the right time as opposed to getting into the action and making it the right time. There will always be excuses, there will always be reasons, and there will always be things that seem like that's a really good reason to not do this thing. And I'm not here to tell anyone what is or isn't the right reason to do or to not do something. I absolutely am here to tell you that you have no right to bitch and moan about the results you're not getting from the work you're not putting in. So, like, and I say this because this is as much me talking to me. The me of now, I look back at how I used to do things and I get so pissed off. You're kind of going, oh, well, I drove to Holt the other day to pick up 12 meters of rope. Because I knew that's what we need. We need more rope in the gym. You go and you do it. I don't think we fully understand how far we can go in life by just fucking doing things. Do I have all the resources I would ideally like for like, even Jesus, look at what I'm using as a stand here. Look, I'm using a book on a cup so that the stand is level. Okay, I'm using a tripod I got in deals for $150. I don't have a Canon X90 750, whatever the fuck everyone else is using nowadays. You don't need the best of everything to make the best of everything. Working on your relationship with yourself, you don't need to go and do it. Just get some quiet space for a while. Work on who you are. Get to know you better, and you'll be fine then. Get a pen and a piece of paper and write it down. And if you don't think this is true, give me a second. I have it here somewhere. With lots of sheets of paper here. I know this makes for great live TV, so cheers for tuning. Oh, bingo. So this is a project I did about 6 months ago with AJ Roberts, okay? So who I am and what's my story. I have literally done 14 separate sheets of paper getting to know who I am and what I'm about in life. And guess what? It has radically transformed how I feel every day mentally. Do I have bad days? You're fucking right I do. Do I still dread when the phone rings because I automatically worry who do I owe money to? Yeah, of course I do. But that you don't have to. I mean, so you want to work your relationship with yourself? Go into that. You want to work in your relationship with your partner? Just go and spend time together. Your time and your attention are your greatest, most valuable assets you have. So stop fucking wasting them watching pointless shit. I'm all up for Game of Thrones when it comes out in a few weeks. Cannot wait, okay? I plan on watching every last bit of it. But I'm not going to go watch Game of Thrones and not do my work and then go and win saying, oh, why is the gym failing? You know, you can't do that. No one has the right to spend time doing something, not spend time doing what you have to do, and then bitch about the results that don't come along. Okay? I've got Fred this afternoon. We're probably just going to chill out, go to the park, go to the, I think we're going to go to the Farm Foods maybe. So I don't have to, for me to invest in a better relationship with my daughter, I don't have to go and have the best of everything. We don't have to be sauntering off to this place. Don't get me wrong, it's awesome. It's great to go to the beach. It's great to go to the cinema. It's great to go to the play park. It's great to do all these things. It's fucking super. But sometimes just sitting down at the table, colouring pictures or playing with Play-Doh is what makes a difference. So no matter what you're trying to improve in your life, I can guarantee you, hand on my heart right now, that you can do better with what you have. And when you do better with what you have, coincidentally or luckily, more things come your way. You get more resources. Oh, if I had more money, I'd do this. I don't want to fucking hear about what you would do. I don't even want to hear about what you'll do. I want to see what you'll do. I'm off. Take it easy. Episode 5 in the books. God bless, guys.